What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is back at you with another GTA update video, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to now be updating our game to 3407, I think it is, from the 3351. We just dropped a video a few days ago, 2 days ago, telling y'all about, showing y'all how to revert because GTA updated to 3407 and we reverted to 3351. Well, today we're going to update everything as LSPDFR, GOOOOOO, and Rage all have updated. So this is for Steam users, Rockstar, and Epic, if y'all know where to get your main directory and validate your files. So with that being said, make sure you watch the whole video, folks, because there's going to be a couple of really helpful tips for you as we update our game. So the first thing you want to do is go to Steam, right? And you're going to want to go to Grand Theft Auto 5. You're going to right click it and go to Properties. And then you are going to go to Installed Files and verify this game's files are installed correctly. Verify integrity. Click that. This usually takes about 5-10 minutes. We're not going to stay here for the whole thing. I will come back to it, but once it's done, we're going to come back. And folks, let me also say this. If your game is working right now and it's working great, you don't have to do this right now. It's not something you have to do. I know people, including myself, who play on GTA files versions that are 3-4 versions ago. But you do risk the chance on new mods that you love to use coming out and updating with some new things, but only being compatible for the most recent GTA. So keep that in mind. It is your choice. If your game's working great on 3351, 3278, 3274, whatever, you don't have to update it right now. But if you want to, this is how you're going to do it. So we're going to let this verify, and we'll be back once it hits 100. All right, folks, so as you could see, you should get something like this. 15 files failed to validate and will be reacquired. You can just exit out of that. You can minimize or exit out of your Steam. Now click the links down below to get the updated LSPDFR and GOOOOOO. First link, LSPDFR, will bring you to this page right here. Click download this file. Scroll down and accept the user agreement. And we want the manual install. Download that. Okay, let that do its thing. Click the next link down below that says GOOOOOO. As you can see, this is the 3407, the updated GTA and the updated LSPDFR. And we're going to click download and let that download. So now we can minimize out of these, and we have GOOOOOO right there. LSPDFR should be almost done here, and boom, there it is. All right, so now that we have both of these downloaded, you got the LSPDFR, you got the GOOOOOO downloaded. Let's go ahead and bring up our main directory. What you're going to do is you're going to go to, for Steam users, you're going to go to your disk drive that your Steam games are installed through. Might be C drive, mine is in the D drive. Program files, x86, Steam apps, and common. GTA folder is going to be right there. Double click that. And if we scroll down now, you'll go over the GTA 5 EXE and you will now see that it is updated to 3407, right? And that's the GOOOOOO we got. That's the LSPDFR we got. So we're good there. Now, here is one tip that y'all are going to want to do. Tip number 1. LSPDFR only updated to be compatible with the new 3407 GTA. It is not. There's nothing new in it, so you don't have to redo your INI. So if you real quickly double click the LSPDFR folder, you have your keys INI and your LSPDFR INI. The keys INI, this is going to be the one that's got all your keybinds in it. And if you did like I did, you meticulously went through all of this and made them to how you want them. Same thing with the LSPDFR INI. Preload all models, false. There's a few other things that I have changed within here. I don't want to redo that. I don't want to overwrite it. So they didn't now if LSPDFR updated to where they added something new to the keys or INI or LSPDFR INIs, yeah, we'd have to replace it, but they didn't. So we do not have to replace these two. So two ways you could do this. You could go to, you could just select both by holding your control key, drag it to your desktop and drop them, right? You're going to make sure it says copy to desktop. Let's cancel that, right? You could do that, or you could do what I do. And, well, I won't get rid of those because I want to show you all how to replace them. Or you could do what I do. Let's click back here. And now we're back in the Grand Theft Auto main directory. You've got your plugins, your LSPDFR folder, your LS BattleEye, all that. Over here in the LSPDFR WinRAR, here it is. We're going to install this. Double click the LSPDFR folder first, right? You're going to go to Keys, right click, delete. Yes. LSPDFR INI. Right click, delete. Yes. And then you're going to click this up arrow to go back to the main files that we want to install. So now when we highlight all of this and drag it over and update our LSPDFR, we will not overwrite our keys in LSPDFR INI, making sure we keep our keybinds that we work so hard to get how we like them. So we're going to select all this right here except for licenses and the Rage plugin hook README. Hold your control key and deselect that. And what we're going to do is left click, drag that to right here, and drop that in. It usually takes a second, but it's gonna just, yes, we want to replace all files. Now, if you didn't want to delete it out of your WinRAR for some reason you couldn't do it, or you just don't feel like you're just not comfortable with it. Once you drop all these files in, you can now go to LSPDFR, keys, INI. You could take these two files, drag them, drop them, overwrite it, boom, and then you can delete these off your desktop. So now if I go back into here, everything that I like has been saved. So we're perfect. So go back into your main directory front page, plugins folder, mods folder, all that right there. We can exit out of the LSPDFR WinRAR, and now we got script-hook-v. Double click bin, and all we need in here is the script-hook-v.dll and the dinput8.dll. We only need those two files. Left click, drag, drop those right there, replace files, and exit out of that. That is it, folks. Our GTA is updated, LSPDFR and Rage is updated, script-hook-v is updated. Last thing you want to do, this Rage shortcut that I have right here is for a previous version of GTA, of Rage. If I click that, it's not going to work. So right here in your main directory, you need to go down and you need to find the new updated Rage, right click, send to desktop, create shortcut. It'll send it to right here, and then you can replace this one that's in your taskbar. I'm on a different version, so I'm not going to remove that. I'm on an older version. I'm just haven't switched yet. So for the sake of the video, to show y'all that the update works, we're going to double click this one. And it's going to take you through a one-step process, one-time process, where you got to read all that, accept, first time initialization, and there we go. Make sure the plugin is at 6,000. And advanced settings, disable custom loading screen. I like to check that. I don't know why. I feel like it loads in quicker. Even though it says this option will not impact loading times, I believe it does. And it just takes away the anxiety as you're watching your plugins load in. I always disable that. Make sure all of your plugins are selected. They're all selected. And you're going to hit save and launch. It's going to drop this, another prompt right there. You click OK. Now, the first time we're loading in, it might ask you to, it might bring up, it'll bring up something like this. It might bring up something from Rockstar Launcher, Steam. Yes, you could just click yes. This is a first time thing. Whenever you update your game, it'll send you through. It might even take a little longer to load up the game the first time you update it. Totally normal. But for the most part, it should load right in. Now remember, we are on the 3407 GTA, the 3407 Rage and LSPDFR and Script V. Everything is updated so that you could be super current if you want to be. So one thing I like to do is no edits. You're not going to see anything cut out. We're going to, from the time we hit the rage button to the time we go in enforced duty, I like to have no cuts. I like to show you that it works. But I'm almost certain I'm definitely certain that there's going to be people out there that this just simply did not work for you. Cool thing is support channels will be unlocked again in the Discord. Story mode, go ahead and select that. So if you're not part of the Discord, join the Discord. The link is above. We've got over 20,000 members in the Discord. We've got an amazing support team. The Rage Crash Log Reader, it's amazing. Definitely join the Discord and become part of a ever-growing community. It's huge in there. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. And I just like to load in. And show you all that it works. But again, it's not a fix-all. It's not going to work. Some of you out there, it's not going to work. That means you got a bad mod or you got something in your game that is just not working well with the updated LSPDFR GTA 5 Script V. So, but we are going to load in, and I'm pretty confident mine's going to work, as the 3351 was working just fine. If you are watching this video all the way through, I just took a sip of my Red Bull. It's only right. Go ahead and put hashtag Red Bull down in the comment section. If you are one of those amazing folks that watch this video through and through from beginning to end, you don't skip around. Love to see those folks that watch the video all the way through. So down in the comment section, hashtag Red Bull. And yeah. Like I said, usually my game loads up by now, but because it's the first time, now you might get a crash first time, second time, even third time. I give it a good 5-6 times. If you crash 5 or 6 times in a row, yeah, chances are something is definitely wrong with your file, and you might have to figure out what is going on with it. But the first time you load in, it usually takes longer. As you can see, we loaded right in. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to force duty and show you all that we can get. Ooh, look at the old copy. This is an old file that I use. It's my tutorial file. So let's hit F4, force duty, enter, and you're going to see we're going to force duty. No crashes. Should load right up. I might have some outdated plugins or mods or callouts in this file. Anyways, like I said, this is not my main LSPDFR file. This is strictly my tutorial one. Click F4, and as you can see, everything's going to start loading up just fine with not a single crash, not a single hiccup, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, rescue traffic stops, super call, it's all on older versions. But you can see it works. So get your game updated, get your files updated, get back out on patrol, and be super current with everything. GTA, Rage, LSPDFR, Script V, and be ready for whatever these criminals had to throw at you. If you're new here, please consider supporting the channel by hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell. Also, consider giving this video a thumbs up. The more thumbs up this video gets, the more people it can reach and teach, as it hopefully did with you. Until next time, everybody, be safe, be healthy, be positive, follow the rules, and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer's out. We'll see you on the next one.
Many demons inside of my life, you were taught to sell. P owner 9 and the P owners holding to go and I locked in the cell. I've been out counting the bill.